There are 6 possible reasons that cause players to be terrible after halftime that you'll definitely want to be aware of. Instead of closing out the game, teams who are ahead often start to ease off the throttle because the opponents are so bad. This complacency is a huge mistake because performing better than the opponents is what allowed you to win so many more rounds in the first place. If you let yourself fall to their level, all of a sudden it's anyone's game again. Focus exhaustion is when it becomes difficult to concentrate because a player has been focusing for too long without a break. Get a feeling for your limits and take breaks in order to avoid this. Attackers and defenders have different natural advantages. For example, attackers generally set the pace of the game, while defenders often get to set up and choose the fights they want to take. It is a failure to adapt when a player doesn't shift their playstyle to reflect their new set of natural advantages when they switch sides. Going from defending to attacking, one of the biggest mistakes I see all the time is teams who played retake successfully on defense continuing to play hyper-passive once they transition to attack, despite facing opponents who also defend with a hyper-passive style. The attacking team here forfeits the free space that the defenders are giving them for no reason and wastes lots of time adding unnecessary pressure to their attack. In my experience, the most common mistake players carry over from attack to defense is over-aggression. Many players underestimate the importance of momentum. Momentum is how a team which has been winning sets itself up to keep winning. This can be through positive morale, economic advantages, strategic advantages, and good focus. Halftime can put a winning team behind quickly because it resets momentum, and a losing opponent can snowball back into the game. For example, an opponent can win round 1 and round 2 with it usually, and then they can win round 3 and often round 4 alongside it. This pitfall is an especially high risk for teams who are overconfident or lose focus and don't try to reassert momentum quickly. Some agent compositions are better for attack or defense. It's not inherently bad to have a comp that is stronger for one side, but it is usually good to avoid unnecessary redundancies. For example, it may not be much more productive to have both chamber and cipher utility on one side compared to having flashes for attack. Overall, you might be able to quote-unquote fix this issue, but you may not want to. Sometimes it's worth it to stack for one half and accept that the other will be weaker. I see a lot of teams, particularly under gold, who will lose to the exact same thing every round. If this is the case, it has little to do with halftime and more to do with not adapting. Change something up so that the opponents can't beat you the same way over and over. There is a possibility that one team is just better at the fundamental mechanics on one of the sides. You can't fix this entirely by yourself, but you can do 2 things that can make a big difference. Number 1, you can direct the team to counter the opponents. Teammates won't always listen, but I found most teams to be pretty receptive, provided the delivery is correct. And number 2, you can improve your weaker side. It's definitely possible to reach gold or plat at least without really learning either how to hold angles properly or how to peek properly. While it's possible to get away with not knowing, it will still be a drawback in the many situations where holding an angle will fare way better than peeking or vice versa. A lot of players don't know what they are missing because they never use their weaker side. I don't have a guide on either yet, but I really should make one since I found learning how to peek and how to hold an angle to be one of the ways to easily reach plat. And that's 6 common reasons that cause players to be bad after halftime. I hope you found some value in this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Best of luck and have a great day.